an overview of one of the simplest taping jobs, one of the simplest tape jobs for the knee we can do. I typically use this as a general support kind of sensory motor control. I use this in a lot of arthritic knee cases, especially if I feel like they have good strength but they don't have good reaction time. A lot of this is going to be that extra pull from the skin, I think, and add a little bit of afferentation, a little more input up to the body that we can make some better stabilization cues with the knee. There's some research on that from like back in the day. If I can find it, I'll post it up. But anyways, so basically all we're going to do here is we're going to do a very simple overlap maneuver of coming from one side and then from the other. Just kind of give like two interlocking C's to give ourselves a little bit of support. So basically, I'm just going to measure the tape and count for a little bit of stretch. If it's long, not a big deal. Just one strip. I won't bother cutting the little end pieces, but you can always round the ends. Just like so, to make them all nice and clean. So basically, what we're going to do on this guy is one of the easier ways to do this is we want to, like, if we focus on a kneecap as a landmark, we want to be slightly to the outside, so we get kind of like a hug from each side. And one of the easier ways to do it is we could break the tape in the middle, start it on the inside of the knee. Usually have this about like 90 degrees-ish. And I'm just going to bring this across the knee like so, no tension on the edge. Bring this across like so, no tension on the edge. Same thing on the outside. Start through here. Have our little anchor piece. Come across, no tension on the edge. A little bit of tension, come across. No tension on the edge, just make sure we bite some skin at the bottom. So if we do this, we straighten the knee, we get kind of like a little bit of a wrinkle in here. That's pretty much what we want, to show that we have about the correct tension on it. It's not super scientific, but it'll work. So basically, as we go back and forth, as the knee's going to move one way or the other, we want to see if we get a little extra grab on the skin here, see if it makes us feel a little bit more secure. Depending on some patellar tracking stuff, we want to make sure we don't encroach too big or too close onto it, and make sure we have a good spacing on it. We can put this a little bit higher, a little bit lower. We can even cross over here to get a little bit extra support for patellar tendonitis if we need to. So basically, this is the simplest knee wrap that I can probably think of to put on top of it. We'll have another video with the extra SPRT strips and all those other kind of fun stuff. So just make sure we always bite skin on the anchors on the top side and down side. Usually break from the middle, slight tension out. And you can always adjust the tension a little bit up and down, depending if it feels too snug or feels like nothing at all. Thanks for watching.